Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurott, and here is another OBA League battle. This is week 4 against the Los Angeles Accelgors, and this guy chose he has a really good draft right here. With Mega Pincer, Conkelder, Glasscore, Starmie, Lucario, Durant, Nidoking, Drudigan, Roserade, and Accelgor. So, again, a lot of the things he chose for his draft are like really, really strong. They're really good at setting up and can dish out a lot of damage as well, especially Mega Pincer. And Mega Pincer is probably like the biggest threat on this whole team. So, I need to try and neutralize it with my team. So this week, I'm going to be bringing back Mega Gallade, because I realized that last week, Mega Gallade would have been very useful. So I made a huge mistake last week not bringing it, but this week I won't make that mistake. So Mega Gallade, it's gonna have Psycho Cut, Ice Punch, Drink Punch, and Protect. Pretty much the same set for the last 2 weeks. So yeah, Psycho Cut can hit the Nidoking and his Conkelder, and it can also hit Roserade as well. And then Ice Punch can hit the Mega Pincer, the Nidoking, the Glasscore, and Roserade and Drudigan. So he definitely has a lot of weaknesses to his team, mostly in fire and ice. So yeah. So the next mon I decided to bring with me this week is going to be Zapdos. So I decided to bring Zapdos because Zapdos does bring a little bit of pressure to his team. So yeah, this is gonna be running the same Zapdos as last week, pretty much with the Rocky helmet. Gonna actually run Heat Wave this week because Heat Wave can do a lot of damage to his team, especially in the Mega Pincer, the Durant, who can't take a hit for its life, Roserade, Accelgor, and Lucario as well. So Heat Wave's definitely gonna be very useful for me. Volt Switch, a Stab, and I also get a Switch Initiative, so that's also very good for me. And it can also hit the Starmie as well. And I'm actually going to be running Tailwind, so I will give more information about Tailwind with the other members of my team. So yeah, Tailwind's pretty much going to support them, and Roost to recover health and stuff. And as you can see, I have the Rocky helmet, so like, if Conkelder hits me, it's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage. If Lucario hits me, it's going to take Rocky Helmet damage. If Mega Pincer hits me, it's going to also take Rocky Helmet damage. So, yeah. So, I'm also going to bring the not Mega. At least not yet. So, I'm also going to bring Infernape this week. So, Infernape would be very good for me. Because it can do a lot to his team, and again, he has a lot of weaknesses to fire, so Infernape will be pretty useful. So I'm gonna run the offensive Choice Scarf set like the one I ran the first week. So yeah, a Flare Blitz will do a lot to his team. The only ones who can take a Flare Blitz, Adamant Flare Blitz, is probably Glasscore and Drudigan. But again, I can deal with those two with Mega Gallade. So yeah. So U-turn to get Switch Initiative, Flare Blitz, Stab, and can do a lot to his team. Earthquake can hit the Nidoking and the Mega Lucario as well. Actually, do I need Earthquake? Because he has He's got 2 mons that float, meaning that can fly, so I don't think I really need Earthquake, but you know what, for now I'm going to keep Earthquake on you, so yeah. So the next mon I'm going to go with is going to be Crocodile, so I'm going to bring Crocodile back again, because Crocodile just helps so well with this team, so I'm going to run Stealth Rocks this week. Because I need to weaken that Mega Pincer, and I also need to chip damage on his team as well, and break potential sashes on his Rosary potentially, or his Accelgor, or a Sash Lucario, which is actually kind of common in the tier that it's in. So yeah, the Crocodile would be very nice for that. Knockoff, pretty much as you saw, like in the first week, can do a lot of damage and can definitely help me in situations, and also if I can predict switch-ins and stuff. And Toxic too, I'll whittle down his team, especially the Druddigan, so I think that would actually really help. And then next I'm going to be running is Trevenant, so gonna run Trevenant this week, because Trevenant can definitely help me a lot, especially with the Will-O-Wisp. Can definitely help with that if he's running a physical Lucario. And also Trevenant is just really bulky on the defensive side as well. So yeah, so gonna be running Will-O-Wisp, Leech Seed, Horn Leech, and Foul Play, pretty much the same set as last week with it. So yeah, Trevenant's gonna be very useful. Foul Play will do a lot to Conkeldurr, can do a lot to his Druddigan, and I guess Lucario as well, if he's running the physical one. So yeah. And then lastly is going to be Blissey. So Blissey is going to be new and will definitely be very useful in this match. So the moves I'm going to be running with it this week, that I'm going to be running with it, is Ice Beam, Heal Bell, Thunder Wave, and Soft Boil. Ice Beam again can do a lot to his team, especially if I can predict the switch in correctly. Heal Bell to make sure that Gallade doesn't get burned and stuff, or Infernape gets paralyzed. Thunder Wave to pretty much lower anyone's speed, especially that Lucario, or Starmie, depending on what kind it is, and also to lower Accelgor's speed as well. So yeah, and Soft Boil to recover health. So yeah, so the reason why I didn't want to bring Jirachi or what's it called, or Gyarados, is because Nidoking can be quite, because Nidoking is a huge issue for my team. It's a huge issue for both of them, and for my team in general, because Nidoking has a wide move pool and can get moves like Thunderbolt, which can again destroy Gyarados, and it also gets Flamethrower, which can do a lot to Jirachi, and also stab Earth Power as well. So I didn't really want to bring it. So yeah, didn't want to bring Sylveon either, because Sylveon just gets destroyed by Durant, Nidoking, and the I already forgot his name, and the Lucario. So yeah, Sylveon wouldn't really be useful. And then who else? Oh yeah, I didn't want to bring Amoonguss either, because I felt like Amoonguss wouldn't really be that useful. So yeah, so I think this team is definitely gonna work. I feel Galade's definitely gonna do a lot. Zapdos will definitely help. Oh yeah, I forgot Tailwind. So Tailwind, what Tailwind does is that it boosts it doubles the speed of your team. So that means that Crocodile, Trevenant, Blissey, Gallade, and Fernet, they all get boosted, even Zapdos. So it's a very useful move to have. And I think with Tailwind on Crocodile, that will definitely help, and it will definitely scare out his team as well. So yeah, I can get a I can speed up get a first turn Stealth Rock up and stuff. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you when the battle happens. Bye.